In the hushed tension of a packed courtroom, where whispers of defeat hung heavy in the air, a single father named Marcus sat with his head bowed, his once thriving business empire on the brink of collapse after years of ruthless corporate sabotage. Everything he had built for his family seemed lost until the courtroom doors swung open and a confident young woman in a crisp beige suit strode in, her eyes locking with his in a moment of pure recognition. "Papa, estoy aquí," she called out, her voice cutting through the chaos like a beacon of hope. This wasn't just any lawyer, this was the homeless girl he had adopted 15 years ago, now stepping up to save the man who had saved her first, proving that one act of kindness can echo through a lifetime and change everything. Hey everyone, if stories like this touch your heart and remind you of the power of compassion in our everyday lives, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and drop a comment sharing your own act of kindness or what inspired you today. Welcome to Kindness Miracles, where we celebrate real-life miracles born from simple, heartfelt choices. 15 years earlier, in the bustling but unforgiving streets of Chicago, Marcus Thompson was just trying to hold it together as a single dad raising his young son after losing his wife to a sudden illness. Life had knocked him down hard, but Marcus refused to let bitterness win. He worked long hours at his small construction firm, pouring his energy into building not just homes but a better future for his boy. One rainy evening, as he walked home from a job site, umbrella in hand and heart heavy, he spotted her, a tiny 10-year-old girl named Sophia, huddled under a bus shelter with nothing but a torn backpack and eyes full of quiet fear. She had been living on the streets after her mother passed away and foster care fell through, surviving on scraps and the rare kindness of strangers. Something in Marcus stirred that night. He couldn't just walk by. Instead of turning away like so many others, he knelt down, offered her his jacket, and gently asked if she was okay. In that simple moment, an act of pure kindness sparked a decision that would reshape both their lives forever. Marcus took Sophia home that very night, not as a temporary shelter but as family. His son, little Ethan, was hesitant at first. After all, sharing a dad and a small apartment wasn't easy, but Marcus sat them both down and explained with a warm, steady voice, kindness isn't something we wait for, it's something we choose, even when it's hard. He adopted Sophia legally after months of paperwork and court battles, facing skeptical social workers who doubted a single working dad could handle 2 kids. But Marcus's determination never wavered. He worked extra shifts to afford clothes, school supplies, and warm meals, teaching both children the value of hard work and compassion. Sophia, once shy and guarded, began to bloom under his care. She helped with household chores, studied late into the night at the kitchen table, and slowly opened up about her dreams of becoming a lawyer one day, to fight for kids like her who felt invisible. Marcus encouraged her every step, reading bedtime stories not just for entertainment but to show her that stories of hope and resilience could become real. Even when money was tight and the business faced setbacks, Marcus made sure Sophia felt loved and secure, baking simple pancakes on weekends and sharing stories of his own tough childhood to let her know she wasn't alone. As the years passed, their bond deepened into something unbreakable. Sophia excelled in school, earning scholarships through sheer grit and the confidence Marcus instilled in her. She joined the debate club, volunteered at homeless shelters on weekends, paying forward the kindness she received, and even helped her adoptive brother Ethan with his homework, creating a tight-knit family unit that neighbors admired. Marcus's construction company grew modestly during this time, expanding from small residential projects to larger commercial builds, thanks in part to Sophia's clever ideas for eco-friendly designs she picked up from library books. But life wasn't without struggles. There were late nights when Marcus wondered if he could keep the family afloat, medical bills from Ethan's childhood asthma, and the emotional weight of Sophia's occasional nightmares about her past. Through it all, kindness remained their foundation. Marcus taught the kids to help elderly neighbors with groceries, to stand up for bullied classmates, and to always look for opportunities to lift others up. One small kindness today can build an empire of good tomorrow, he'd say over family dinners, his voice filled with quiet conviction that resonated deeply with Sophia. Fast forward to the present, and Marcus's business had become a respected empire in the Midwest, known for affordable housing developments that helped working families. But success attracted envy. A powerful competitor, backed by shady investors, launched a vicious lawsuit claiming fraud and contract violations, fabricated evidence designed to bankrupt Marcus and seize his company. Court dates dragged on for months, draining his savings and spirit. Marcus, now graying at the temples but still the same caring father, sat in that courtroom feeling defeated, his empire crumbling under legal pressure he couldn't fight alone. Ethan had joined the family business, but neither knew how to navigate the complex corporate law battle. Whispers in the gallery suggested it was over, until Sophia, now 25 and a sharp, passionate attorney fresh from law school in New York, made her dramatic entrance. Sophia had been secretly tracking the case from afar, using her vacation time and connections to gather irrefutable evidence. As she stood before the judge, her voice steady and powerful, she dismantled the opposition's lies one by one. With documents proving the competitors' tampering, witness testimonies from former employees, and even expert analyses she had funded herself, Sophia turned the tide. The courtroom fell silent as she delivered her closing argument, not just as a lawyer but as a daughter honoring the man who chose kindness when the world